Well, good morning, everyone, and welcome. I've always considered myself extremely fortunate for the opportunity to run the company that Walt Disney founded just over 90 years ago. And today is another reminder of who he was, what his interests were, his talent, his vision, much emanating from this very place. And just looking around his office reminds you of his devotion to his family, his curiosity, his relentless creative passion, and thanks to our archives team, Walt's office has been restored right down to the tiniest detail, a painstaking process to put everything back exactly the way it was the last time Walt used his office in 1966. You'll see scripts he was working on, a map of Disneyland showing his plans for expansion, including now iconic attractions that were yet to open. And one of my favorite items is the master plan for what would become Walt Disney World in Orlando, including Walt's extraordinary original vision for Epcot. With this permanent exhibit, we're inviting you to take a step back into the past to gain a greater understanding of an extraordinary and remarkable man. As fascinating as this rare glimpse into Walt's world is, we put this permanent exhibit together to serve as a source of inspiration for us, a reminder to have great ambition, to take bold creative risks, to constantly innovate and push the limits of possibility, to relentlessly pursue perfection, and to tell fantastic stories that touch people's hearts. That was Walt Disney. As we restore and reopen his office, it seems fitting to share a quote from Walt about our company. And he said, "There's really no secret about our approach. We keep moving forward, opening new doors, and doing new things, because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're always exploring and experimenting." And you'll see evidence of that spirit throughout Walt's office, and in everything the Walt Disney Company is today. And I'm also honored to have with us several members of the Walt Disney family, which is just, I think, wonderful to have you all here. And so I'd like to recognize and thank Walt's granddaughters, Joanna Miller and Jennifer Goff, and Michelle Lund, and his great-grandson, Nick Ranieri, as well as someone we all knew well, his great-nephew, Roy Disney, for joining. We haven't seen Roy, actually.
Yes, not yet.
He's late.
Hasn't arrived.
I also want to recognize not only someone who was a great contributor to the Walt Disney Company over the years, but one of our best friends, and that's Richard Sherman, who's standing in front of us. You see a little piano in Walt's office. I have a feeling Mr. Sherman spent just a few hours here and there twinkling those keys. Anyway, I'm now going to introduce Joanna. Say a few words, Joanna.
It's kind of overwhelming to be back here in Grandpa's office. Young Dad was here for a while, and I know Roy was here in this office for a while, but for us, for me, I feel like a child, because that's when we were there. We did homework in there, we got to watch dailies down the hall, we'd come on weekends and drive our Autopia cars around the lot. I can't believe that Grandpa let 6, 7, and 8-year-olds free on the lot. I mean, yeah. So anyway, it's really very moving to be here. I think one thing that you take from this is it's a humble place. The design of the furniture is modern and was modern at the time when he built the studio, but it's not a big office. It's a very cozy, humble place with things that he loved in it and things that we remember from our childhood. The little wooden figures behind his desk that we all see in those, but you know, the lead-ins from his TV shows. We've all been in this office. You know, it's not just us. It's a whole world of people. So anyway, thank you so much for, you know, archives and you for bringing it back and letting people experience some more Grandpa here.
Thank you. concludes our short program, and certainly you're welcome to see the office for yourselves. Thank you very much. I'm excited.